Thoughts on Java, Episode 4, December 18, 2022. This is my fourth Java program that I created this year, on April 20, 2022. The objective of this program is to display an offline dictionary for searching collective nouns for animals, which are also known as terms of venery. According to a Wikipedia article titled Collective Noun, terms of venery such as a conspiracy of lemurs, a parliament of owls, a destruction of wildcats were of the nature of kennings, intended as a mark of erudition rather than for practical communication. Since these terms are relatively rarely used, it might pose some difficulty in terms of acquiring these terms. Therefore, such a program in the form of an offline dictionary could aid in memorizing these unpractical terms. In the following paragraphs, I am going to expound the syntactic details of this program and introduce a few programming concepts. It should be noted that the entire code snippet of this program has been properly formatted before being embedded in this article. In the beginning of the properly formatted code snippet of this Java program, the class's image icon, Joboption pane and UI manager and javax.swing package were imported. After importing the necessary swing classes, I typed public class followed by terms of venery, which is also the Java file name. In the beginning of the body of method main, I typed the while true method, which is also known as an infinite loop, followed by an opening curly bracket, after which I instantiated an image icon object. The purpose of instantiating the image icon object is to display an image on the Joboption pane object, which was instantiated later in the entire code snippet of this program. In the pair of parentheses of the image icon constructor, I type the name of an external image file with the extension of PNG. It should be ensured that both the file name and the extension name are typed correctly for the image to be found by the compiler. In the Package Explorer of Eclipse, it is possible to drag an external image file into any Java project for the compiler to find the file. After the image icon object was instantiated, I declared a string array to store the string literals for the animal names. The syntax of declaring a string array is to type the string keyword followed by a pair of square brackets, followed by an arbitrary name for the string array, an assignment operator in the form of an equal sign, an opening curly bracket, after which it is possible to store each string literal bracketed by double quotes, with each string literal separated by a comma after the last string literal. A closing curly bracket followed by a semicolon should be typed. As the system language of my computer is set to Japanese instead of English, the button texts of the Joboption pane are displayed in Japanese by default. Without changing the system language of my computer, it is possible to change the button texts of the Joboption pane object by using UI Manager. It is used to manage the current look and feel, and there is an exhaustive list of UI Manager keys to pass to set the look and feel. It should be noted that the letter J in all the swing classes are omitted when passing any key to UI Manager. For instance, in this program, the key option pane.cancel button text is passed to UI Manager, and the value is set to terminate for the cancel button text to be changed to terminate. The syntax of passing any key to UI Manager is to type uimanager.put followed by an opening parenthesis, an opening double quote, any key to pass to UI Manager, a closing double quote, a comma, another opening double quote, after which it is possible to assign any arbitrary value to the key, followed by another closing double quote, a closing parenthesis, and then a semicolon. It should be noted that since the key is bracketed by double quotes, the ID will not display any suggestion during typing. Therefore, it should be ensured that the key passed to UI is typed correctly. After changing the texts of multiple buttons of the Joboption pane object by using UI Manager, I declared an object and named it X, to which I assigned show input dialog method, to which I passed multiple parameters. I found out that it is also possible to declare a string and assign the same parameters to it, and then perform typecasting by adding string at the beginning of the show input dialog method. If object is declared, it would be optional to add string at the beginning of the show input dialog method. The 7 parameters passed to this method are parent component, message, title, message type, icon, selection values, initial selection value. The parameter parent component was left null, as there is no existing parent component to be defined for the Joboption pane object. Message was assigned the string literal. Please select a type of animal to see an example of its corresponding term of venery. Title was assigned the string literal dictionary. Joboption pane.question_message was assigned to message type. but it appears that there is no effect for this value when the program compiles and runs. The name of the image icon object instantiated earlier was typed for icon, for which it is possible to display the image on the left side of the option pane object. Nevertheless, after multiple tests, I found out that the image would not be displayed if the external image file was dragged into the source folder or any package. The name of the string array declared earlier was typed for selection values, whereas the name of the string array followed by a pair of square brackets enclosing 0 was typed for initial selection value, which means that the first item is selected by default. Each parameter of show input dialog method should be separated by a comma. As for whether a parameter should be bracketed by double quotes, it depends on whether the value assigned to the parameter is a string literal or not. If the value is a string literal, then it should be bracketed by double quotes. When the last parameter of show input dialog method has been bracketed by double quotes, a closing parenthesis followed by a semicolon should be typed. An if statement was conditioned in such a way as if the object text is equal to the first string literal in the string array declared earlier in the code snippet. Each else if statement was conditioned in such a way as if the object text is equal to each string literal after the first one, respectively. Since there is only a single statement after the if statement and each else if statement, it is unnecessary to bracket each statement by curly brackets. In other words, it is possible to omit the curly brackets for each of these conditional statements. After each conditional statement, I used a show message dialog, to which I assigned multiple parameters. In contrast to the 7 parameters passed to the show input dialog method mentioned in the previous paragraph, only 4 parameters were passed to each show message dialog method after each conditional statement. The 4 parameters are parent component, message, title, message title. The parameter parent component was left null, as there is no existing parent component to be defined for the option pane object. A string literal denoting each corresponding term of venery for an animal was assigned to message. The string literal terms of venery was assigned to the parameter title in all the show message dialog methods, whereas the value option pane information underscore message was assigned to the parameter message title in all the show message dialog methods. Then I declared an int value name terminate and assign it to show confirm dialog method, to which I passed multiple parameters. Except for the last parameter, which is option type, the parameters of show confirm dialog method are the same as those of the show message dialog methods mentioned above. For option type, I assigned the value option pane yes underscore no underscore option. If terminate is equal to option pane yes underscore option, then the program is terminated by using the statement system.exit 0. Nevertheless, an apparent flaw is generated as a result. The user has to repeat clicking the button confirm in the message dialog. Do you wish to terminate? Before selecting and searching another term of venery in the list of terms of venery. To resolve this issue, the following lines of code should be removed. Int terminate equals option pane show confirm dialog null. Do you wish to terminate? Termination, option pane yes underscore no underscore option. If terminate equals option pane yes underscore option, system.exit 0. And the following lines of code should be added. It could be anywhere after the object text was declared. If x equals null, system.exit 0. It is not permitted to assign an int value to show input dialog method, which is either an object or string, or show message dialog, which is void. But it is possible to assign an int value to both show confirm dialog and show option dialog. For show input dialog, if the user clicks the cancel button or X button, then null is returned. And if statement was conditioned in such a way as if the object text is equal to null, then the program is terminated by executing the statement system.exit 0. It is also possible to replace this statement with the break keyword, or add the break keyword after this statement, which achieves the same result of terminating the program. Besides, it is also possible to replace the object text with a string X, as long as typecasting is performed by adding string at the beginning of the show input dialog method. In my opinion, despite the lengthiness of the entire code snippet of this Java program, only a few simple programming concepts are involved during the creation of this program. Therefore, I consider it as a good practice for uninitiated programmers with little programming experience. Once you learn how to create from scratch such an offline dictionary for searching terms of venery, it is possible to build an even more comprehensive offline dictionary by applying the knowledge imparted in this article to practice. The key points of this program are summarized below, with 3 asterisks representing the name of an object or a string. Key points: image icon equals new image icon string, equals, uimanager.put, import javix.swing.image icon import javix.swing.jobshinpane import javix.swing.uimanager public class terms of venery, public static void main string, args, while, true, image equals new image icon terms of venery.png, string, animal equals, angelfish, ant, antelope, ape, archerfish, ass, auk, avocet, baboon, bacteria, badger, barracuda, bass, bat, bear, beaver, bee, bird, bison, bittern, blackfish, boar, bobolink, bottlenose whale, buffalo, bullfinch, bullock, bustard, butterfly, butterflyfish, buzzard, camel, capon, caribou, cat, caterpillar, cattle, chamois, cheetah, chicken, chinchilla, chipmunk, clam, cobra, cockle, cockroach, cod, colt, coney, coot, cormorant, cow, coyote, crane, crocodile, crow, cub, cur, curlew, deer, dinosaur, dog, dogfish, dolphin, donkey, dotterel, dove, dragon, dragonet fish, duck, dunlin, eagle, eel, eland, elephant, elk, falcon, flamingo, ferret, finch, fish, fly, flying fish, fox, frog, gelding, gerbil, giraffe, gnat, gnu, goat, goldfinch, goldfish, goose, gorilla, goshawk, grasshopper, greyhound, grouse, guillemot, guinea pig, gull, hamster, hare, hart, hartebeest, hawk, hedgehog, hen, heron, herring, hind, hippopotamus, hog, hornet, horse, hound, hummingbird, hyena, ibex, ibis, iguana, impala, insect, jackrabbit, jaguar, jay, jellyfish, kangaroo, kitten, lapwing, lark, lemur, leopard, leveret, linnet, lion, llama, locust, louse, mackerel, magpie, mallard, manatee, mare, martin, minnow, mole, mongoose, monkey, moorhen, moose, mosquito, mouse, mule, mussel, nightingale, ostrich, otter, owl, ox, oyster, panda, parrot, partridge, peacock, pelican, penguin, perch, peregrine, pheasant, pig, pigeon, piglet, pilchard, pintail, plover, polar bear, polecat, pony, porcupine, porpoise, ptarmigan, pup, quail, rabbit, raccoon, rainbow fish, rat, raven, redwing, reindeer, rhinoceros, rook, ruff, salamander, salmon, sandpiper, sardine, seafowl, seagull, seahorse, seal, shad, shark, sheep, shrimp, skunk, smelt, snail, snake, snipe, sparrow, spider, squid, squirrel, starling, stickleback, stingray, stoat, stork, swallow, swan, swift, swine, swordfish, deer, termite, thrush, tiger, toad, tuna, turkey, turtle, turtledove, unicorn, viper, vole, vulture, wasp, waterfowl, weasel, whale, widgeon, wildcat, wildebeest, wildfowl, wolf, wombat, woodcock, woodpecker, worm, wren, yak, zebra. uimanager.put option pane.ok button text, select. uimanager.put option pane.yes button text, confirm. uimanager.put option pane.no button text, cancel. uimanager.put option pane.cancel button text, terminate. Object x equals jobtion pane.show input dialog null. Please select a type of animal to see an example of its corresponding term of venery, dictionary. Jobtion pane.question underscore message, image, animal, animal 0, if, x equals angelfish, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a company of angelfish, terms of venery, jobtion pane.information underscore message, else if, x equals and, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, an army of ants plus / not colony of ants, terms of venery, jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals antelope, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a herd of antelopes, terms of venery, jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals ape, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a shrewdness of apes, terms of venery, jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals archerfish, Show message dialog null, a company of archerfish, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals ass, Show message dialog null, a pace of asses, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals awk, Show message dialog null, a colony of auks, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals avoset, Show message dialog null, a colony of avocets, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals baboon, Show message dialog null, a troop of baboons, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bacteria, Show message dialog null, a culture of bacteria, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals badger, Show message dialog null, a state of badgers plus / colony of badgers, term of venery, Information message, else if, x equals barracuda, Show message dialog null, a battery of barracudas, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bass, Show message dialog null, a shoal of bass, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bat, Show message dialog null, a colony of bats, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bear, Show message dialog null, a sloth of bears, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals beaver, Show message dialog null, a colony of beavers, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bee, Show message dialog null, a swarm of bees plus / na hive of bees plus / na bike of bees, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bird, Show message dialog null, a flight of birds, in the air, plus / na flock of birds, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bison, Show message dialog null, a herd of bison, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bittern, Show message dialog null, a sedge of bitterns plus / na siege of bitterns, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals blackfish, Show message dialog null, a grind of blackfish, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals boar, Show message dialog null, a sounder of boars, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bobolink, Show message dialog null, a chain of bobolinks, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bottlenose whale, Show message dialog null, a grind of bottlenose whales, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals buffalo, Show message dialog null, a herd of buffaloes plus / na gang of buffaloes, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bullfinch, Show message dialog null, a bellowing of bullfinches, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bullock, Show message dialog null, a drove of bullocks, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals bustard, Show message dialog null, a flock of bustards, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals butterfly, Show message dialog null, a swarm of butterflies, terms of venery, Information message, else if, x equals butterfly fish, Show message dialog null, a school of butterfly fish, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals buzzard, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a wake of buzzards, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals camel, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a caravan of camels plus backslash nigh herd of camel, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals capon, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a muse of capons, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals caribou, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of caribou, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cat, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a cluttering of cats plus backslash na glaring of cats plus backslash na destruction of wild cats, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals caterpillar, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, an army of caterpillars, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals kettle, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a drove of cattle plus backslash nigh herd of cattle, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals chamois, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of chamois, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cheetah, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a coalition of cheetahs, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals chicken, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a brood of chickens, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals chinchilla, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a colony of chinchillas, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals chipmunk, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a scurry of chipmunks, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals clam, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a bed of clams, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cobra, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a quiver of cobras, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cockle, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a bed of cockles, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cockroach, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, an intrusion of cockroaches, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cod, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a school of cod, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals colt, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a rag of colts, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals coney, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a berry of conies, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals coot, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a covert of coots, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cormorant, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a flight of cormorants, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cow, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of cows, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals coyote, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a band of coyotes plus backslash and pack of coyotes, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals crane, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a sedge of cranes, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals crocodile, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a basque of crocodiles plus backslash na congregation of crocodiles, terms of venery, Joption pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals crow, Joption pane dot show message dialog null, a murder of crows, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cub, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a litter of cubs, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals cur, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a cowardice of curs, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals curlew, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of curlews, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals deer, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of deers, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dinosaur, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of dinosaurs, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dog, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a pack of dogs, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dogfish, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a troop of dogfish, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dolphin, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a pod of dolphins plus / na school of dolphins, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals donkey, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a drove of donkeys, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dotterel, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a trip of dotterels, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dove, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a dole of doves, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dragon, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a flight of dragons, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dragonet fish, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a swarm of dragonet fish, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals duck, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a flush of ducks, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals dunlin, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a fling of dunlins, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals eagle, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a convocation of eagles, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals eel, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a swarm of eels, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals eland, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a herd of elands, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals elephant, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a parade of elephants, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals elk, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a gang of elk plus / na herd of elk, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals falcon, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a cast of falcons, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals flamingo, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a flamboyance of flamingos, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals ferret, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a business of ferrets, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals finch, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a charm of finches, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals fish, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a school of fish plus / na shoal of fish, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals fly, Jobtion pane dot show message dialog null, a swarm of flies, terms of venery, Jobtion pane dot information underscore message. Else if, x equals flying fish, Jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a glide of flying fish, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals fox, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a skulk of foxes, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals frog, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, an army of frogs, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals gelding, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a brace of geldings, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals gerbil, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a horde of gerbils, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals giraffe, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a tower of giraffes, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals gnat, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a cloud of gnats, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals new, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, an implausibility of news, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals goat, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a tribe of goats, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals goldfinch, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a glint of goldfish, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals goose, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a gaggle of geese plus / gain of, flying, geese, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals gorilla, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a troop of gorillas plus / wupog gorillas, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals goshawk, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a flight of goshawks, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals grasshopper, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a cloud of grasshoppers plus / na swarm of grasshoppers, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals greyhound, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a lease of greyhounds, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals grouse, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a covey of grouse, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals guillemot, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a bazaar of guillemots, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals guinea pig, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a herd of guinea pigs, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals gull, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a colony of gulls, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hamster, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a herd of hamsters, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hare, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a down of hares plus / na husk of hares, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hearts, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a herd of hearts, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hartebeest, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a herd of hartebeests, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hawk, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a cast of hawks, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hedgehog, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, an array of hedgehogs plus / na prickle of hedgehogs, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hen, jobtion pane.show message dialog null, a brood of hens, terms of venery. Jobtion pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals heron, Joption pane.show message dialog null, a sedge of herons, terms of venery. Joption pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals herring. Joption pane.show message dialog null, an army of herrings, terms of venery. Joption pane.information underscore message. Else if, x equals hind. Joption pane.show message dialog null, a parcel of hind.